beloved child, stop scrolling. This message is not an accident. And here, and I have set my hand over your heart like a calm over a storm. At this hour, I draw near to speak about love, about a turn you did not plan, about a chapter that bends in the night light while the world sleeps. You have felt the ache, the flutter, the quiet questions that visit when the room is still. Heaven has seen what you cannot. I am not late. I am right on time. You have called me into the blur, into the silence between messages, into the space where hope and fear sit on the same chair. Listen. A wind is shifting. The window is small. Time is moving. Tonight carries a weight that ordinary hours do not hold. I send my angels with wings spread like a canopy, and I move with a sword of light to cut through fog, to separate signal from noise, to invite you into stillness that speaks louder than the storm. Do not fear the word's unexpected turn. This turn is mercy. This turn is a rescue from repeating old paths that looked like love and tasted like salt. I have watched you give and give, and I have counted every tear that touched your pillow. I have also seen the traps that do not look like traps, the sweet voices that hide thorns, the delays that call themselves destiny. I am your father. I am Michael, your defender. I stand in the doorway of this night. If a door opens, I will light it. If a door closes, I will hold you as it shuts. If a message arrives, I will steady your hands. If silence stands where you hope for sound, I will fill the quiet with my presence. Do not grab what is not yours. Do not run past the signal. Breathe. Let the light search your thoughts and settle your pulse. I will read your weather and guide your steps, because heaven has seen what you cannot. We begin by naming the sky above your heart. In a whisper of agreement, if you receive this part, type 111 now. Child, come closer and let me tell you what the sky over your heart looks like tonight. I see the clouds that do not rain, the thunder that does not break, the blue that tries to open but keeps folding back. I see the silence between messages that makes you guess and guess again. I see the little surge of hope when your phone lights, and the little drop inside when it is not the name you wanted. I see the way you replay words and wonder if you misread the tone, if you trusted too soon, if you kept your heart too guarded. Heaven has seen what you cannot, and I will read this weather to you. There has been a steady wind of confusion trying to bend your steps. A spirit of hurry has tried to push you into quick answers and shallow promises. Old patterns circle like birds looking for a place to land, telling you it will be easier to go back to what you knew, even if what you knew hurt you. But listen, the wind is changing. I am sending a clear breeze across the waters of your thoughts. At this hour, I separate fear from wisdom. I separate longing from truth. I separate fantasy from the path that leads to a home. You have felt the ache of delay. You have wondered if it is your fault that love takes time. You have tried to fix what is not yours to fix, and you have carried the weight of two hearts on your single back. Lay that weight down. Time is moving, and I am teaching you how to move with it, not chase it. I am pulling thorns from old agreements that told you love must be earned through pain. I am washing off shame that whispered you were too much or not enough. You are neither too much nor not enough. You are mine. There are mixed signals in the air, and they do not all come from people. Some are the noise of fear. Some are the echoes of past wounds. Some are the whispers of envy from faces you do not see. Do not answer noise with noise. Answer noise with stillness. Answer confusion with breath. The sword of light is in my hand, and with one sweep I cut between what is sent to test and what is sent to bless. I shield you from conversations that steal your peace and from invitations that drain your joy. If you are asked tonight to abandon yourself to keep someone else calm, the answer is no. That no is holy. Let me be simple with you. Do not send the message you only wrote to relieve your anxiety. Do not say yes to a meeting that your spirit calls unsafe. Do not over-explain your worth. Do not argue with the past when it knocks on your door dressed like the future. When your chest tightens, pause. When your mind runs, breathe. When your heart flutters, ask me to speak. I am near. I will put a quiet in your belly that you can trust. I will put a light in your eyes that sees things as they are. There is a reason tonight feels sharp. Your small choices that open big paths. A reply that keeps your dignity. A boundary that protects your hope. A release that makes room for real alignment. I am not trying to take love from you. I am trying to take you out of the maze that kept you from it. The weather is clearing. The fog is thinning. The ground beneath your feet is firm. If you feel a holy weight on a simple choice, follow the weight. That weight is me. You ask me, will the turn be kind? Yes, the turn will be kind even if it is firm. You ask me, will I be alone if I say no to confusion? No, you will not be alone. You ask me, will I miss my moment? No, not when you walk with me. Remember this sentence, and put it in your mouth. Heaven has seen what you cannot. Say it again when fear tells you to rush. Say it again when old patterns call. I will honor your courage. I will honor your restraint. I will honor your choice to stay in the light. The sky is almost ready to open, and the wind is about to carry you to the small doorway I have prepared. The next thing you must understand is how narrow it is and how precious it is when it arrives. In a whisper of agreement, type 222 to confirm heaven's witness. At this hour, listen very carefully. The window is small. It will not demand your attention with noise. It will not wave a bright flag. It arrives as a quiet rightness, a tender knowing, a simple clear line that does not argue. Time is moving, and not every open door is yours. Tonight the turn waits in the narrow place where truth and peace meet. Do not rush past it. Do not crowd it with explanations. Let it be small. Let it be holy. You feel the pull to fix, to chase, to hurry a result. That pull is not me. I am the still wind at your back, not the storm that shouts. A decision waits for your yes or your no. A reply waits for your measured word or your merciful silence. A boundary waits for you to place it like a clean stone at the edge of your garden. Stand with me in the doorway. Michael, hold the line for you. My sword of light clears the fog that tries to blur your edges, and my wings shelter your heart from the rain of confusion. Heaven has seen what you cannot, and heaven will not let you walk blind. Here is the shape of this narrowness. One message answered without fear, or not answered at all. One invitation declined because your spirit does not settle. One honest sentence spoken without flattery or thorn. One release offered back to me so your hands are free. Do not confuse urgency with importance. The most important moments are often wrapped in quiet. The small window is a mercy. It keeps you from the hall of mirrors where you hustled for love that did not know your name. Breathe. Place your hand over your chest and feel the rise and fall. Say out loud, even in a whisper, I choose truth over drama. Say, I choose peace over panic. Say, I choose slow over scramble. Then wait. Count to 8 with your breath. Ask me, is this mine? If your chest softens and your eyes clear, if your belly settles and your thoughts untangle, that is the sign. If your breath shortens and your mind yells, if your spirit shrinks and your peace leaks, step back. The window is small so that what is not meant for you cannot fit through it. Distractions will come dressed as emergencies. Old patterns will knock with familiar rhythms. The enemy loves the dark corners of midnight, loves to make you think you must answer right now to be chosen. You are already chosen. When pressure pushes, let it pass like a wave that does not move your rock. Keep your yes rare and your no clean. Keep your words simple. Keep your phone down for a handful of minutes that feel like a lifetime to your old self and like freedom to your new one. I will guard your timing. I will nudge you when the turn is in front of you. I will pull you back when a counterfeit tries to squeeze into the holy place. Watch for 3 things: a sudden inner quiet, a sentence inside that you did not write, a gentleness toward yourself that costs you nothing. These are the fingerprints of my presence, marking the frame of the window. When you sense them, act with clarity. When you do not, rest with me. Time is moving, but panic is not a clock I obey. Tonight you may make one choice that closes 10 wrong paths. Tonight you may choose to bless and release what has kept you circling. Tonight you may answer with truth and watch confusion lose its grip. You will not miss me by being calm. You will find me in the calm. I am here. I am steady. I am strong for you. Let my sword of light divide what clings from what belongs. Let my wings keep the rain off your courage. You ask what comes after this narrow step. What comes is protection, a canopy over your next conversation, a guarded threshold that will not let what harms you pass. In a whisper of agreement, type 333 to stand in clear light. If this is speaking to your heart, stay aligned with the light. Share this message so it can reach someone searching in the dark tonight. Subscribe for future revelations so you don't miss the next guidance. If you feel led to support, your kindness helps this light keep shining. Child, take my hand and look with me at the doorway before you. It is not made of wood and iron. It is made of choices and truth. It is the place where your heart steps from what was into what is next. At this hour I spread my wings over this threshold. I stand guard with a sword of light that no confusion can cross. You have not come here alone. You have not held yourself through every night by your own strength. I have carried you. I carry you now. You feel the tremble that comes when you stand in a place that changes outcomes. That tremble is not fear. It is the nearness of heaven. The window is small and I have brought you to it so gently that you almost did not notice. Time is moving, and I will not let you be rushed into harm or lulled into delay. When you pause, I protect. When you wait, I watch for you. When you speak, I clear the air so your words are not twisted by the wind. Let me tell you what protection looks like tonight. Protection is not only a shield that blocks arrows. Protection is a path that avoids the ambush. Protection is a no that keeps your name clean. Protection is a redirection that looks like a closed door but is really my hand turning your face toward the light. I keep harmful timing from colliding with your tender hope. I keep false promises from dressing themselves in urgency. I keep old patterns from slipping through the crack by reminding you who you are. I cover your conversations. I set a guard at your mouth so you do not bleed your value to be understood by someone who has not learned how to hear. I set a guard at your ears so flattery cannot bait you into a small room. I set a guard at your eyes so you see signs for what they are and not for what you wish. I do not shame your wishing. I refine it. I do not crush your longing. I purify it. Heaven has seen what you cannot, and heaven is kind. You wonder if the turn will hurt. Hear me. There is a difference between pain that harms and pressure that shapes. I will not let harm rule you. I will shape you with gentle pressure, like hands on wet clay, firm enough to hold your form, soft enough to keep your heart supple. If a boundary feels heavy for a moment, it is the weight of your dignity settling into place. If a silence feels long for a moment, it is the field being cleared for clean seed. I post angels at the threshold. Your wings make a canopy so you can move without being soaked by the storm. Their presence keeps the night from crowding your courage. If a message comes, you will sense a hush that says proceed or a stillness that says hold. If a meeting is asked of you, you will feel a steadying or a shrinking. Follow the steadying. Honor the shrinking. I am in the steadying. I'm warning you in the shrinking. You will not miss me because you chose safety. You will find me in safety because I am safety. Know this too. Protection includes redirection. I may close a door that you prayed would open so that a larger door can find you. I may pull you back from the edge of a path that looked golden but led into fog. I may let a plan fall through so that your true appointment is not delayed. Do not call it rejection when it is rescue. Do not name it failure when it is favor. I am guarding not only your heart but your future house, your future peace, your future children, your future joy. Put your hand over your heart again. Breathe slow. Say with me, I receive holy protection. Say, I accept holy redirection. Say, I will not fight my shield. Feel how the wind settles. Feel how the ground under your feet becomes sure. You are not being tested to be punished. You are being entrusted to be planted. I set you as a tree by living water, and I will not let the flood carry you away. You ask what comes next after the threshold. What comes is the turn that looks like loss but is really a holy reversal, the kind of mercy that spins you from confusion into clarity and from delay into alignment. And a whisper of agreement, type 444 for protection over your name. Child, lean close and hear what I am doing beneath the surface. What looked like loss is not loss. It is a holy reversal. At this hour I am turning what tried to shame you into the doorway that honors you. I am taking the thread that snapped and weaving it through a stronger loom. You saw a moment fall through and thought it meant the story was closing. Heaven has seen what you cannot. I am not closing your story. I am closing the trap inside the story. There are turns that feel like going backward because your feet leave familiar ground. Yet those are the turns that rescue you forward. You will look back and say, that delay kept me from a smaller life. You will look back and say, that silence gave me ears. You will look back and say, that no made room for a measured yes. I am rethreading timelines that sorrow not of. I am gathering scattered pieces, and with a quiet hand I am placing them into a new alignment that holds. Time is moving, and the wind is changing direction over deep waters. You prayed for clarity, and I answered, not with a lightning strike, but with a steady shift in current. Boats that were drifting are now turning toward shore. Conversations that could not land will now find plain words. Invitations that tried to pull you into the old circle are losing their appeal. You feel this in your body. You feel it in your breath. The window is small, but it is enough. Step through without dragging what cannot pass. Holy reversal is not revenge. Holy reversal is restoration that does not need applause. It is the quiet triumph where your heart stands up inside of you and does not bend to be chosen. It is the sweet courage to bless what left and to bless what comes without grasping either. It is the gentle authority to set the table of your life for guests who eat in peace. I am teaching you to read fruit, not noise. I am teaching you to trust the way calm settles when truth enters the room. I know you feared that releasing would mean losing. You held your breath, thinking your yes kept everything together. Hear me. Your yes is not blue. Your yes is a seed. When you plant it in the right soil, it multiplies. When you plant it in the wrong soil, it struggles and calls itself loyalty. I am moving you to soil that can hold what you carry. I am moving you to company that thrills at your clarity. I am moving you to timelines that nourish covenant love and not chaos. There is an exchange happening tonight. I am taking from your hands the rope that burned your skin and giving you soft reins that respond to a light touch. I am taking from your mind the loop that replayed every fear and giving you a simple script of peace. I am taking from your chest the pressure to fix what is not yours and giving you permission to stand still in dignity. This is reversal. It will not sound loud, but it will feel clean. Trust the signs of clean. Clean does not bargain with your worth. Clean does not require you to shrink. Clean does not need you to run after it to prove you care. Clean meets you at the doorway with clear eyes and steady words. Clean holds space for your no and honors the weight of your yes. Clean returns to the conversation tomorrow without punishing tonight's boundary. Where clean appears, stay. Where clean is absent, step back without anger. This is how I reverse your direction without breaking your heart. You wonder how to keep this turn. You keep it with your words. You keep it with your mouth aligned to the truth I am giving you. You keep it by blessing what is real and refusing to curse what is gone. You keep it by speaking life over your name, by setting simple boundaries that do not need a speech, by praying short prayers that open wide doors. Your mouth will become the place where the sword of light rests, not to harm, but to separate what steals from what sustains. Place your hand on your lips for a moment. Say softly, I agree with holy reversal. Say, I release what is not meant to stay. Say, I welcome what is appointed to honor me and to grow with me. Feel how your inner weather calms. Feel how the wind shifts in your favor. The waters are steadying. The shore is near. The turn is gentle and sure. The next step is simple and strong. I will place the sword of light in your mouth and teach you how to speak so the path stays open and the night loses its grip. In a whisper of agreement, type 555 to step through the small window. Child, open your mouth and let me place what I carry in my hand. At this hour I set the sword of light on your tongue. It does not cut people. It cuts lies. It trims away fear. It severs old agreements that made you speak against yourself just to be kept. You have used many words in old seasons to prove you were safe. You will use fewer words in this season to reveal you are safe. Time is moving, and your mouth is the rudder. If you set it toward peace, your life will turn like a ship toward a bright shore. Heaven has seen what you cannot. Heaven has heard what you say when no one is listening. The tired apology for existing. The nervous laugh that hides the ache. The explanations that flood when you feel misunderstood. I am washing your mouth with living water. I am giving you a simple script for tonight so your heart can rest and your path can clear. The window is small, and simple words fit through it best. These are the words that align with me. You can whisper them. You can think them. You can send them if you must. I choose truth. I choose peace. I choose slow. I honor my no. I bless what leaves. I bless what stays. I release control. I keep my dignity. I speak clearly. I wait for clarity. I am not afraid of silence. I am not afraid of time. You see how these words do not argue. You see how they do not chase. They stand like stones that make a path across water. There are words that close soul doors. You will need them tonight. Try these. I will not explain my worth. I will not answer pressure. I will not agree with fear. I will not bargain with confusion. I will not return to small rooms. I will not give what I do not have. These are not angry words. These are boundary words. They make a garden where love can grow. They keep foxes from the vines. They make space for kindness to breathe. There are words that open new doors. You will need them too. Try these. I am ready for steady love. I am ready for honest timing. I am ready for clean pursuit. I am ready to be known without shrinking. I am ready to listen and to be heard. I am ready to build slowly and well. These phrases invite covenant and close the door on chaos. They welcome those who know how to tend a heart and gently release those who do not. Break agreement with old cycles. Say it with me now. I break agreement with hurry. I break agreement with jealousy. I break agreement with scarcity. I break agreement with the lie that love must be earned by pain. I break agreement with the fear that I will be left if I rest. Feel how these breaks loosen the knots in your chest. Feel how your breath lengthens. The sword of light in your mouth has cut what tied you to nights that did not love you back. Your words reshape memory. Your words rehearse courage. Your words bless your future. Bless your name tonight. Say your name out loud and say, I bless you. I bless your mind to think clearly. I bless your heart to feel safely. I bless your body to rest deeply. I bless your steps to move in peace. I bless your timing to align with heaven. I bless your eyes to see fruit and not fantasy. This is not pretending. This is planting. These blessings will rise like morning over your life. Now, about messages and calls. If you must answer, answer like water in a calm cup. Keep it short. Keep it true. Keep it kind without bending your spine. If you do not need to answer, place the phone face down and breathe. I am not in panic. I am not in groveling. I am not in loops. I am in the sentence that does not try to control the other heart. I am in the decision that keeps the lights on in your house. I am in the quiet that protects the small flame of hope from the wind. Your mouth can also bless those who have hurt you without inviting them back into your center. Say, I bless you to find your freedom. I bless you to heal far from my boundaries. I forgive you and release you to God. This disarms bitterness. This closes spiritual arguments that repeat in your head at midnight. This frees your hands for the new. You ask how you will know if your words carry the sword of light. You will feel clean after you speak. You will feel no need to explain what you meant. You will not replay the conversation to rescue your image. Peace will land on your shoulders like a soft cloak. If peace does not follow, you will not spiral. You will simply return to stillness and speak less. Silence is also a sentence in heaven's language. Hold to this with me. You are not trying to win. You are learning to align. You are not trying to oppress. You are learning to bless. You are not trying to force a turn. You are learning to protect it. Your words are building a foundation under your feet so you can walk the next mile without shaking. The sword of light rests well where the heart has chosen truth. The signs of the turn will begin to appear now, and they may arrive quietly like birds at first light. In a whisper of agreement, type 777 to seal cancelled agreements. Child, watch with me now. The turn begins in small ways, in quiet ways, ways that your old self would call nothing. I call them everything. At this hour I am sending signs like soft lanterns in a dark field. You will not need to chase them. You will notice them when you choose stillness over scramble. Time is moving, but you do not need to run. You need to look. The first sign is unexpected peace. It is not loud. It does not sing. It settles. You will feel a gentle weight inside, like a hand that says stay. You will notice that your breath lengthens for no obvious reason. The pressure in your chest loosens. You are not trying to convince yourself to be calm. Calm arrives and sits down. This peace is not pretending. It is my presence announcing that the path beneath you is firm. Heaven has seen what you cannot, and heaven is giving you peace as a guide rope. The second sign is a timely message. A word, a call, a note, a sentence from a stranger, a verse in a book, a lyric in a song that meets your questions at the exact moment you ask them. Do not dismiss the ordinary ways I answer. I prefer the ordinary because it hides you from spectacle and keeps you honest. Measure the message by its fruit. Does it make you clearer? Does it make you kinder to yourself? Does it invite you to truth without shaming you? If yes, receive it. If it stirs panic, if it demands, if it flatters to control, let it pass like wind that does not move your tree. The third sign is a meaningful delay. The meeting is moot. The ride is late. The phone dies. Plans stretch. Do not curse this delay. I am using it to protect the turn. I am reordering steps so that the conversation lands in clean air, so that a hidden motive is exposed before you say yes, so that a sudden trap misses you entirely. Delay is a shepherd tonight. Let it guide you. Your worth is not measured by speed. Your destiny is not fragile. Your story does not break because a clock takes its time. The fourth sign is a vivid dream or a bright picture behind your eyes as you pray. It may be simple. A door with light around the edges. A garden with a clean path. A storm clearing over open water. You not overwork the meaning. Ask me for one sentence. I will give you one sentence, not a maze. The sentence will be gentle and firm. It will not accuse. It will invite. It will align you with peace. Write it down. Let it be your compass for the next few steps. The fifth sign is unusual courage. Courage to release without bitterness. Courage to bless without bargaining. Courage to speak one clean sentence and stop. courage to wait without punishing yourself, courage to tell the truth to your own heart. This courage is a gift. It rises in you at the exact moment you need it, not an hour before. You not dig for it. Receive it. You will know it is mine because it feels like strength wrapped in kindness, not like fire wrapped in rage. You may also notice small confirmations that seem like nothing but keep repeating. A name you see 3 times in a day. A number on a clock that reminds you to breathe. A feather in a hallway that makes you smile for no reason. I do not play games with your heart. I play mercy through simple things so that you do not miss me while looking for thunder. Pay attention, but do not become superstitious. Look for fruit, peace, and consistency. Fruit grows over days. Peace remains after the feeling fades. Consistency shows up again tomorrow with the same quiet strength. Here is how to test a sign. Hold it in your open palm. Ask, does this sign invite me toward truth? Ask, does this sign make me kinder to my own heart? Ask, does this sign line up with what I have already spoken? If the answer is yes, take one small step. If the answer is unclear, wait 1 small hour. I am not hiding your path from you. I am training your eyes to see me as the path. Notice too what is not a sign. Pressure that calls itself destiny. Yield that calls itself love. Jealousy that calls itself passion. Silence that punishes. Noise that confuses. These are not me. They are old weather trying to drag you back into the storm. Step away. Return to stillness. Put your hand on your heart and feel the steady drum I set inside you. I am the rhythm that does not rush. You may ask me for confirmation, and I will answer with kindness. I will confirm through peace that returns after you set a boundary. I will confirm through a conversation that feels like clear air. I will confirm through the absence of chaos when you do not chase. I will confirm through helpers who appear at the right moment with simple help and no hooks. I will confirm through the way your own voice sounds when it tells the truth and does not flinch. Understand this secret. The turn most often begins quietly so that pretenders do not follow you through the door. The window is small so that only what honors you can fit. I do not need a crowd to begin a miracle. I need your agreement. Agree with me in the small things. Agree with me in the timing. Agree with me in the gentle yes and the clean no. When you do, the night yields. The signs are gathering like lanterns near a riverbank. The air shifts. The hour deepens. The edge of the night draws close where choices crystallize into direction and help stands ready at appointed doors. In a whisper of agreement, type 888 for holy reversal. Child, we have come to the edge of midnight, the place where breath holds still and choices ripen. At this hour, the air is thin with purpose. Time is moving, and the window is small. You are not here by accident. Heaven has seen what you cannot and has led you gently to this brink where 2 paths separate. Do not panic. Do not rush. I am with you, and my wings are over you like a quiet roof. I will not let confusion cross this line. An appointment waits here. It may not look like a meeting in a room. It may be the moment you do not send what you wrote from fear. It may be the moment you answer with one clear sentence that honors your peace. It may be the moment you let go without making anyone the villain. It may be the moment you choose stillness over chase. Your old self thought love was proven by pursuit. Your true self is learning that love is proven by truth. Let truth be your lantern. Let peace be your step. Tonight the test is simple. Will you keep your dignity when urgency knocks? Will you bless what is not yet clear without handing it the keys? Will you trust me when silence sits like a guest at your table? I am in the silence that protects you. I am in the restraint that preserves your honor. I am in the soft no that closes the mouth of chaos. I am in the measured yes that keeps the door open to alignment. You are not losing a chance by choosing calm. You are gaining a life. Appointed doors are near. They do not swing with drama. They open with weight. You will feel that weight as a steadying in your middle. Your thoughts will slow. Your eyes will clear. Your breath will deepen. This is your sign. Step through with a simple word. If a door pulls at you with panic, if it threatens to shut unless you run, let it shut. I open doors that no one can close. I close doors that no one can force. Trust the way I govern timing. Trust the way I hold you. Helpers are also appointed tonight. They may not look like heroes. They may be a friend who suggests you sleep. They may be a driver who is late and keeps you from a rushed mistake. They may be a message that arrives tomorrow morning instead of now. They may be the sudden memory of a promise you made to yourself. Do not despise small help. I place people like stepping stones so you cross without sinking. Receive help without shame. Give thanks without debt. If the message comes, read it twice with calm eyes. Ask, does this sentence respect my peace? Ask, does this sentence align with what God is building? If yes, answer without performance. If not, bless it and set it down. You do not need to teach anyone how to treat you. Your boundaries do the teaching. Your stillness does the teaching. Your yes and your no are teachers that speak in a language every heart understands. If silence comes instead, listen to it. Silence is not punishment. Silence is protection. Silence lets your heart catch up to your wisdom. Silence keeps you from feeding conversations that cannot yet carry truth. I am not far in silence. I am very near. Put your hand over your heart. Say, I am safe in stillness. Feel how your inner weather calms. The storm outside may talk, but the room I make in you is quiet. Shame will try to creep in at this edge. It will tell you that you are hard to love because you choose slow. It will whisper that you must perform to be kept. Shame lies. You are not too much. You are not too late. You are not missing what is yours by refusing to chase what is not. You are learning to keep the lamp lit in your own house, so that when steady love knocks it finds a home, not a hallway of alarms. Let us seal this hour with a simple prayer. I entrust my timing to you. I hide my heart under your wings. I welcome appointed doors. I welcome appointed helpers. I refuse the scramble. I honor the peace. I release control and receive alignment. When you pray this, the edge of midnight becomes a bridge. You do not fall. You cross. On the other side waits order for tomorrow morning, a plan that keeps this blessing steady and simple. In a whisper of agreement, top 999 for appointed doors and helpers. If this spoke to you, press like as your act of agreement with the light. Share this message to reach a searching heart tonight. Subscribe so you receive the next revelation when it arrives. If you feel led to support, your kindness helps keep these messages flowing to those who need them. Child, the edge of midnight has become a bridge, and now we step into morning with order. At this hour I give you a simple plan that keeps the blessing you received and protects the turn I set in motion. Time is moving, and I will pace your steps so you do not run ahead or lag behind. Heaven has seen what you cannot, and heaven is kind with instructions. Do not make this heavy. Take it as bread for the day. When you wake, do not reach for your phone first. Reach for your breath. Place your hand over your heart and count 8 slow breaths. With each breath say, I am kept. I am clear. I am calm. Let peace settle like dew. Then whisper a short prayer, not a performance. Thank you for this new day. Order my steps. Guard my gates. Guide my words. Invite me to govern your morning. I am not far. I am near like light at the window. Hydrate your body. Drink water with intention. If the water moves through you, say, I release yesterday. I receive today. This simple act is not small. It tells your nervous system that the night has passed and the new has begun. Eat something clean if you can. Your body is an ally to your spirit. I want you strong enough to carry joy without shaking. Open a quiet page and write 3 lines. The first, what I am grateful for. Second, what I am releasing. Third, one brave action I will take today. Keep it simple. Gratitude anchors your heart. Release untangles your hands. Brave action teaches your feet to follow peace. Do not list 10 tasks. Choose 1 step. The window is small, and small steps keep you aligned with it. Guard your gates. Your eyes are a gate. Your ears are a gate. Your mouth is a gate. For your eyes, choose light in the first hour. Do not scroll through storms. Let your first images be calm and true. For your ears, listen to what builds you. A quiet song, a verse, a kind voice. Do not feed your morning with arguments from yesterday. For your mouth, let your first words bless. Say your name and speak life over it. I bless you to think clearly. I bless you to move kindly. I bless you to tell the truth with peace. Choose 1 brave action. It might be sending 1 clean sentence that honors your boundary. It might be delaying a reply until your peace returns. It might be throwing away an old token that keeps your soul tethered to a pattern I have ended. It might be deleting a thread that drags you into loops. It might be making a call to set a healthy appointment at a healthy time. Brave actions are not loud. They are steady. They close wrong doors and open right ones. Choose 1 gentle release. Put the old shirt back in the donation bag. Return the key you kept to feel needed. Take the photo off your home screen that makes your chest tighten. Unfollow the voice that stirs jealousy and calls it inspiration. Sweep your space. Open a window. Let fresh air touch your room like a promise. You are telling your house to agree with heaven. The outside will mirror the inside. The inside will mirror the outside. Set a simple boundary for the day. For the next 6 hours, I answer from clarity only. For the next 6 hours, I do not explain my worth. For the next 6 hours, I practice slow. Boundaries are hours you set on your own soul so it learns the rhythm of peace. When pressure calls, you can say, I will revisit this after my boundary time. You are not avoiding. You are aligning. Invite wise counsel if needed. 1 trusted friend who respects your pace. Share your 1 brave action, not your every fear. Ask them to hold you in prayer, not to manage your choices. I will send helpers who do not hook you. I will confirm through peace that lingers after you speak truth. Pay attention to the fruit. Fruit takes time, and you are allowed to wait. Bidet, step outside if you can. Lift your face to the sky and whisper, "Heaven has seen what I cannot." I trust your timing. Let the sun or the wind remind you that the world is larger than your worry. Return to your work with a quiet sender. Love grows in ordinary hours, watered by small obediences. By evening, close the day with honor. Write 3 lines again. What peace I felt, what I learned, what I bless for tomorrow. Bless those you released. Bless those who stayed. Bless yourself. You are learning the daily armor for love, honesty, patience, boundaries, joy. This armor does not make you hard. It makes you steady. The next movement is to bless and disarm, to open gates with kindness and close traps with forgiveness, so the path before you remains bright. In a whisper of agreement, type 1010 to walk in daily armor. Child, bring your heart to me, and let us do holy work that opens gates without letting harm pass. At this hour I teach you how to bless and how to disarm. Blessing is not weakness. Blessing is authority. Disarming is not surrender. Disarming is wisdom. Time is moving, and the window is small. We will use your mouth, your breath, and your gentle courage to open what is appointed and to close what steals your peace. Heaven has seen what you cannot, and heaven equips you now. Begin with the simplest power you carry. Speak blessing. Bless your past without inviting it to rule you. Bless your present without demanding it perform. Bless your future without grasping. Say this with me now. I bless my path. I bless my timing. I bless my lessons. I bless my heart to receive steady love. Feel how blessing loosens the knots that argument could not untie. Blessing makes space. Blessing invites light. Blessing tells the world that you stand with heaven. Now, bless those who once sat close to your fire and could not tend it. You can bless and still keep your boundary. Say, I bless you to heal. I bless you to find freedom far from my gates. I release you to God. When you speak this, chains of bitterness fall quietly. You are not pretending it did not hurt. You are refusing to be ruled by the hurt. You are choosing clean air over heavy rooms. Your blessing is not an invitation back. Your blessing is a clear sign that your house belongs to peace. Let us practice the forgiveness breath. It is simple and it is strong. Place your hand over your chest. Inhale slowly for a count of 4 while saying in your heart, I receive mercy. Hold for a count of 4 while saying, I remember who I am. Exhale for a count of 6 while saying, I release offense. Rest for a count of 2 while saying, I choose peace. Repeat this 3 times. With each exhale, feel the sword of light remove a hope from your heart. Forgiveness does not deny wrong. Forgiveness denies wrong the right to occupy your inner room. Now we disarm traps. Traps hide in language that sounds noble. Traps say, prove your worth by overgiving. Traps say, keep explaining so they will understand. Traps say, chase or be forgotten. I am giving you quiet sentences that disarm traps without a fight. Try these. I will not discuss this while I feel pressured. I am willing to revisit when there is peace. I am not available to be spoken to this way. I am not the right person for this request. These are doors gently closing without slamming. These are gates that only clean hands may pass. Bless what is true in the other without swallowing what is false. You can say, I hear your concern and I need time. You can say, I respect your path and I will walk mine. You can say, I want clarity more than speed. Blessing the true part honors dignity in both of you. Disarming the false part protects your destiny. This is covenant wisdom. Covenant begins long before vows. Covenant begins in the way you treat truth at the doorway. Bless your own name with authority. Say your name and speak as a caretaker of a garden. I bless your mind to think clearly. I bless your body to rest deeply. I bless your boundaries to hold gently. I bless your voice to speak simply. I bless your eyes to see fruit and not fantasy. When you do this, the atmosphere of your life changes. The ground under your feet becomes a place where peace grows. Love finds that ground and stays because it can breathe there. There is a ritual for tonight and for mornings to come. Light or imagine a small light in your room. Stand or sit in stillness. Whisper, I bless the room, I bless the door, I bless the table of my life. Then walk your space slowly. Touch the door frame and say, only peace passes here. Touch your heart and say, only truth sits here. Touch your lips and say, only kindness speaks here. This is not a show. This is governance. This is you agreeing with heaven to steward what enters and what remains. When conflict tries to rise, choose the disarming path first. Ask for a pause. Name your need without accusation. Speak one clear sentence. Refuse loops. Refuse sweats. Refuse flattery that wants your spine. If the other heart is willing, peace will begin to build. If the other heart is not willing, peace will remain with you and guide you away. Either way, you stay whole. Either way, you stay aligned. Understand this secret. Blessing opens gates that effort could not budge. Disarming closes traps that force could not break. You will feel lighter not because everything changed around you, but because everything changed within you. The wind inside your house will turn from storm to steady. The sword of light will rest without needing to swing. Your wings will spread under my wings and you will stand. You ask what this prepare you for. It prepares you to be commissioned, to carry covenant love with wisdom and joy, to govern your days so that love has a steady home to grow and to last. In a whisper of agreement, type 1111 to bless and disarm. Child, stand tall inside yourself and listen. At this hour I commission you. You are not a wanderer begging the night for signs. You are a keeper of light, entrusted with a heart that I designed to hold steady love. Time is moving, and I set you as a governor over your own gates. The window is small, but your courage is wide. Heaven has seen what you cannot, and heaven now places a mantle on your shoulders. Steward truth, protect peace, build slowly, love cleanly. Hear your identity from my mouth. You are chosen for covenant, not chaos. You are built for clarity, not confusion. You are formed for tenderness that does not tremble under pressure. Your history is not your harness. Your longing is not your leash. You will not perform to be kept, nor shrink to be safe. You will stand and invite only what honors the house I am making in you. Your yes is a holy word. Your no is a holy word. Your silence is a holy room. All three belong to me, and I teach you how to use them. This is your daily armor for love. Belt of honesty around your middle so you do not split yourself to please another. Breastplate of gentleness that guards your tenderness without hardening it. Sandals of peace so that even when conversation is difficult, you do not stomp or flee, you walk with quiet steps. Shield of boundaries, light enough to carry, strong enough to stop fiery words. Helmet of hope that keeps your mind from building catastrophes. Sword of light in your mouth to separate truth from flattery and devotion from performance. Put them on in the morning with simple phrases. I choose honesty. I choose gentleness. I walk in peace. I hold my boundary. I protect my mind. I speak light. Let your speech be clear, without hooks, without secret punishments, without the fog of hints. Speak the one true sentence you mean, and stop. Let your poses be places where trust breathe. If the other heart cannot sit in that oxygen, you have learned enough for now. Do not chase what collapses your lungs. Do not teach what refuses to learn. Bless, release, and remain aligned. I commission you in timing. I break the lie that love must be rushed. I break the lie that delay means disfavor. I give you the steady pace of builders who plan for years of peace, not minutes of applause. You will walk past deadlines that lesser stories set for you. You will mark your path with faithful steps that future joy will thank you for. Time is moving, but you are not late when you walk with me. The window is small, yet you will pass through because you travel lightly, carrying only what is true. I commission you in discernment. Measure every possibility by fruit, peace, and consistency. Fruit will show itself in behavior, not promises. Peace will remain when feelings fade. Consistency will keep its word when no one is watching. If these three stand together, you may offer your yes, one step at a time. If one is missing, slow down and bless the space between you. I am not withholding love. I am offering wisdom so love can last. I commission you as a keeper of the house. Your space is a sanctuary. Govern the doorways with kindness and clarity. Pray over the bed where you rest, the table where you share, the screen where you speak. Say, only peace enters here. Only truth remains here. Only honor sits here. Remove objects that chain you to older rooms. Keep symbols that remind you of who you are becoming. Let your environment agree with your assignment. I commission you to bless your lineage. What tried to run through your family stops at your feet. Cycles of panic, silence that punishes, love that bargains with fear, and here, in their place I plant steady voices, courageous boundaries, tenderness without manipulation. You are not a rebellion against your blood. You are a healing for it. You will become the quiet relative others come to for wisdom without shame. I commission you to welcome wise helpers. I will send counsel that honors your pace, elders who build, friends who celebrate your boundaries. Receive their words as rain, not as rules. Test them by the same measures I have given you. If peace grows, keep the counsel. If peace shrinks, bless and set it down. I am your first voice. All other voices are echoes that must harmonize with mine. I commission you to protect delight. Joy is not frivolous. Laughter is not a distraction. Play is not a detour. These are foods that keep love from starving in a house of duty. Schedule delight. Guard it like a meeting with a king. Let your body remember that life is more than vigilance. When joy is honored, fear loses leverage. When joy is kept, love breathes easily. I commission you to carry mercy for yourself. When you falter, repair quickly and kindly. When you overspeak, own it and become quiet. When you miss a sign, I will set another. When you feel tired, I will lead you beside still waters. Do not punish yourself with the very sword I gave to cut lies. Use it for light, not for wounds. I did not bring you this far to let self-judgment steal your strength. Child, you are not merely waiting for love. You are building the world where love can last. You are laying plumb lines. You are setting thresholds. You are learning to govern your inner weather so storms outside cannot swallow you. The mantle rests well on your shoulders because it was cut for you. Your name is safe with me. Your future is safe with me. Your heart is safe with me. Now lift your face. Receive the final word for this night's journey. It is a closing prophecy and a blessing, a seal on everything we have done together. A promise of peace and miracles that will mark the path ahead. In a whisper of agreement, type 1212 to rise into assignment. Child, be still and receive what I now speak over your life. At this hour the night has yielded and the path is lit. Heaven has seen what you cannot, and heaven announces peace to your house. Time is moving, but fear is broken. The window is small, yet you walk through with honor. I seal the turn. I secure the blessing. I settle you inside a grace that will not slip when the wind rises. Hear my promise. What is meant for you is drawn by truth, not by chase. What is sent to you will recognize your light without asking you to dim it. I call your name into alignment with covenant love, with clean timing, with steady hands that build rather than break. I appoint joy to meet you in ordinary hours. I appoint clarity to sit at your table. I appoint laughter to return to rooms where worry once slept. Let this be your sign. Your breath will lengthen. Your step will slow. Your heart will not flinch when it tells the truth. I cut the cords of old cycles. I close the door to counterfeit unions. I cleanse the pathway before you with the sword of light. I cover your threshold with wings. No voice that shames you may govern you. No clock that threatens you may drive you. No memory that bruised you may define you. I redeem your timeline. I redeem your hope. I redeem your picture of love until it matches mine. If silence is your portion tonight, it is a clean silence filled with my nearness. If a message arrives, it honors your dignity. If a door closes, it is protection. If a door opens, it is promise. Walk softly. Speak simply. Expect goodness without gripping. I am with you in every step, beyond this night, into the days that grow bright. Lift your face and receive the seal. You are chosen. You are safe. You are loved. If you receive this message, type Amen. In a whisper of agreement, type 144 to seal this blessing. Thank you for listening and walking this path with me. If this blessed you, please like to agree with the light, share to reach someone searching tonight, and subscribe so you do not miss future revelations. Your thoughtful support helps keep these messages available to those who need them most.